I've never had a storybook life. I came from nothing. I never got a shot. Never got a shot in the world. Nobody ever believed that I would be here. Sometimes I didn't know if I was going to make it out. You know, that was what I always worked towards, but sometimes I just always thought that the streets were going to catch up with me. That was just the reality of where I grew up. Most of the guys I grew up with, I went to school with, their dad, they're in jail. There's just not a lot of positive back there. My dad had a reason that he kept us involved in sports all the time, and he was honest. He told us, he said, look, I can't afford to send you to college. He didn't look at football like it was supposed to take me all the way to this level or whatever. He was just looking at it like, hey, I can't pay for school, so you need to get a free education. This is your best shot at it, because if you can't get a free education, then you're either going to have to pay for school, you're going to have to work, you're going to have to do something, but at 18, you got to get out the house. So basically, we were given a timeline at about 11 o'clock, like, okay, you got about 7 years to work at something and get good at it. You don't want to be getting kicked out the house. So football was that, and for me, football was always an escape. I was always the kid that always had to outwork everybody, because I didn't have the athleticism. I had to outwork everybody. And what got me past a lot of situations was my work ethic.
That's the finals play of the game. Final score, Belleville 27, the Rail Splitters 20.
Maryland was like the perfect fit. I wanted to see the world, so just being able to get out to Maryland, D.C. area, everything. I knew I was in the ACC conference. First 3 years of football, I really didn't give it the best that I could. I got benched my junior year. Coach sat me on the bench last 3 games. Well, I played, but I didn't start. And he was just like, if I'm not going to take football seriously, he was like, he could just start grooming one of the younger guys to do it. And that was kind of when the switch flipped on. In my family, we got one rule. If you're going to do something, be the best at it. If you're not going to be the best at it, don't do it. Never quit. But if you're going to do it, be the best at it. When, like, Jack Del Rio got to Carolina my second year, that was when like everything really started to change.
Wow, you saw it, you heard it. Kris Jenkins is bust up the gut, can't be stopped.
At that point, I started to understand that I have to work to maximize this opportunity.
Handoff McAllister hit the backfield, still on his feet, gets to the 8-yard line. Down on his face in the backfield is Kris Jenkins. His right leg, and they're going to help big Kris Jenkins off the field.
I realized how short-lived football was, and especially for playing it my whole life and then playing it on the college level, playing it on the professional level. I didn't realize how much I kind of depended on it.
Overpowering. Kris Jenkins came from the Carolina Panthers in tremendous shape. He's been a very good player.
Just when I go out there, I look at it as a street fight. It's a street fight. So any aggression that I have, anything that's went on bad in my life, anybody that I don't like, anything that, is aggravated me, anything, I paste that on whoever I'm lined up over. Whoever has that ball, anything that I got to get out of my system, I'm just going to take it out on you. Being that guy in the middle, I got to be point. It kind of makes me feel like, I got the most important job on the field to be able to look out for everybody else. So for me, I like that, because I'm the type of person that I want to win. So if you putting this on me, if you putting this responsibility on me, then I'm going to do everything in my power to get it done. To me, it's not a game. This is my life. I take pride in my life. I take passion in my life. It's an intensity that I go out there with that I don't think that a lot of people have. I look at the whole thing differently. When I go out on that field, I'm going to be the best at what I do. That's the only way I play. That's the only way I do things.